Hello, a very good morning. Welcome to Morning Hit. I'm Isa Abdul Malik. So today we bring to you another controversial topic, a topic that concerns on the recent movie entitled Innocence of Muslim. So for those of you who don't really know about the movie, here are a few snippets from the movie.
Muhammad is Allah's messenger, and the Quran is our constitution.
Constitution for grandfather's blood, for the rape of our women.
Hafsa, please, do not yell. Aisha can hear you.
Are you afraid from Hillary? If she doesn't hear me, will you come, Hafsa? I can handle him on my own. You murder that.
Every non-Muslim is an infidel. Their lands, their women, their children are our spoils.
Today's talk show is not so much to talk about the movie, but we will going to discuss about the protests and violence happen surrounding it. Innocence of Muslim, the movie itself, it has received a lot of criticism from all over the world, from people of all nationalities and religion. Even the US Embassy in Cairo issued a statement condemning what it called continuing efforts by misguided individuals to hurt the religious feelings of Muslims.
Well, first of all, because it talks about the Prophet Muhammad, and for them, Muslims are taught to learn to love the Prophet more than they love themselves. So for them, this film talking about their Prophet in a very insulting way is the reason why they want to go out and protest it.
Let me state very clearly, and I hope it is obvious, that the United States government had absolutely nothing to do with this video. We absolutely reject its content and message.
The showings of the film's trailer resulted in massive and sometimes violent protests and death and hundreds of injuries in several cities in the world. Muslim countries like Pakistan, Lebanon, Malaysia called for peaceful and sustained protest. On September 12th, YouTube announced that it had temporarily restricted access to the video in Egypt and Libya. Afghanistan and Iran decided to censor YouTube. Several news services have reported that Basil has gone into hiding, fearing that the current action could be used as an excuse to harm him, and that he continued to defend the film. The film has been condemned by the Coptic Orthodox Christian Church, and the World Council of Church stated that the film was an insult to the heart of Muslims and to all people of faith. So today we have with us Nazrin Shanas to tell us what she thinks of the reaction to this film. So how are you doing today?
Thank you.
Thanks for being here with us. So for the first question, I would like to ask you, the movie, as insulting and as terrible as it was, did it warrant the protest worldwide?
Well, there's actually two ways of looking at the picture. One is the way how the protesters actually act. Okay, it is unethical, it is uncivilized of them to act the way they act. But another view is how the people, whether they are indirectly or directly involved, are saying that the movie actually shows freedom of expression. It is obviously not a freedom of expression when it's dealing with religion. Okay. And another issue that actually provoked the protesters are YouTube and Google issue, where they actually didn't want to ban the video from their sites. So that increased the anger among the Muslims.
Right. So from the news that we have listened and we have read, there are a lot of violence and death caused by this. So can you tell us a little bit about your opinion on this issue?
Okay, killing an innocent guy is not showing the actual teaching of Islam. Okay, so just go randomly and kill this guy just because he's an ambassador does not actually justify the whole situation.
Yes.
After they kill that person, then what? It's not doing any benefit for the situation,
Yes.
isn't it? It's just stamping on the fact that Islam is a terrorist, and Americans and other people are saying that okay, Islam is about teaching bad things, and they always go jihad. No, it's not the case.
All right. Apart from the ambassadors, like you have said just now, who do you think is to be blamed for this?
Is it Barack Obama because he's from United States and the movie itself was filmed in the United States? So, who do you think?
I don't think, this is my personal view, I don't think Barack Obama is to be blamed because he gave a speech on saying that he regret this video production and he said sorry for all Muslims. So being in his position and he's able to say sorry, that shows his genuinity. And I think it's more about political agenda in America because this is a situation where they are casting for voters. So I think that's most probably the situation right now.
Alright, so from the demonstration and the protest happen all over the world, do you think, was this an overreaction by the Muslim community from all over the world?
Okay, overreaction, I say probably yes, because by their action, they're not showing the proper way how to behave in this situation. If we just remain calm, peace, and we just don't act how we act right now, I think situation will be better, much better. Yeah, I think that's it.
So what do you think about freedom of speech in this sort of situation?
Freedom of speech does not involve ridiculing other religion or races. It's a very sensitive issue. No matter how globalized we become, this is two things that we could never say to each other, I think. And religion holds a very divine stage in human. So if you just ridicule about a prophet, it's gonna be a big thing, you know?
Yeah.
I think.
Alright, so before we end this program, I would like to share something with the audience out there and with our guests here today. I'm not sure if you guys know about this, but recently I saw this one picture, two pictures actually, they put together side by side, so it looks like a comparison picture. First, on the left side, the picture is showing that a lot of people joining the demonstration, the protest, they are protest the movie that we just talked about. And surprisingly, on the right side of the picture, there's a guy performing prayer in the mosque alone. So from that we can see the difference. When they come to the demonstration and protest, many people going out and they like fight for Muslim and all that. But when it comes to the real religious part, real religious event, we can count with our own hand, our own fingers. So it's like not balanced. They are not balanced in there. So when I saw that picture, I was like, this is quite embarrassing for me as a Muslim. It doesn't mean you have a strong uphold to Islam, to the religions, if you join the demonstration, but it needs to be balanced actually. So if you have anything to share about this?
Actually there was a protest in KL itself, right? So I was invited for the protest.
Oh yeah?
So the way the invitation came to me is like, okay, we're gonna have protest and it's gonna be massive, you better join. It's not like, okay, we're gonna have a calm protest on, okay, this is innocent Muslim, we're just gonna show our, opinion, voice our opinion, but we are not gonna act on it. It's not like that. So it's more about gathering, massive gathering, and showing that, okay, we are actually opposed, and it's not a good gathering, I think. Well, I was in my back home in my hometown in Kedah, and that day it was a Friday, and men usually go for
Friday prayer.
Friday prayers, and that time it was the only time when I can count fingers for people who enter the mosque.
Oh really?
It was such a shocking situation, events. Yeah, it's very sad. I think it's very sad. You have to practice the 5 thing first, then you go for demonstration.
Yeah, seriously, this is not happened for the first time. It's too many time actually. When it comes to the when people talk bad about the Muslim, about the Islam, too many people going out and protest, join the demonstration and all that. I think that's not good at all.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think that's all for today. Before we end this program, I would like to once again thank to our guests here today for being here with us. We appreciate everything that you have shared, your opinion, the fact that you bring here today. So thank you very much. I think that's all for today. I'm Isa Abdul Malik. Thanks for watching Morning Hit. We will see you again next week.
I think this is not supposed to happen because I know we have the right to film it when someone is talking bad about our religion. But I think street demonstration won't solve anything. It's just make something worse. So I'm against it.
Personally, I support the protest because that is how we can voice our right and show our strong approval towards Islam, but the way of the protest is definitely wrong. There are many other ways instead of demonstration like boycott and others.
I think we should not support the demonstration because I think it can give a bad impressions towards Islam and other religion. Will judge us from that. So just give us the bad name.
I don't like the movie because it portrays the opposite way of our Prophet Muhammad. But still, I not support the way Muslims protest the film. It was so uncivilized. Lots of people injured and killed.